In this video, we are focusing on Neo4j, a leading graph database that is changing how we see and use the data. First, we have to start by downloading Neo4j desktop from the link given along with the video. But I'm not going to do that because I already have it pre-installed here. Let's open the application. This is the initial screen that you'll get once you open the application. You can see the version of Neo4j that we have downloaded. On the left-hand navigation, we have our projects. Let's create a new project for this video. I'm going to name this project as Test Project. Once that is done, let's create a local DBMS by clicking on the Add option on the right. I'll rename this DBMS as Test DBMS and I'll give it a password as well. Here you can see all the Neo4j versions that are available to us. We are using the latest version and let's create the database. It will take few seconds to load up. Here we get an option to start and stop the database. I'm gonna start it. Here we have Neo4j database by default provided to us. Now let's import our CSV file by clicking on the three dots on the side. Open folder, import. The import folder opens up. My CSV file is saved under documents in this data folder. As you can see, I want to import this file into that import folder. Let's open that import folder again. Now that both the folders are open, I'm just going to drag and drop my CSV file in the import folder. Let's refresh the database. When we click on open, the Neo4j browser will open up. This is where we'll execute our Cypher commands. You can see it shows our connection status at the bottom, our host server and our username. Let's start by importing the data. I already have a query pre-written for the task, so I'm just going to copy paste it. This query imports data from a CSV file. I'm going to change the name of the file here in the code. And what it does is it constructs a graph of nodes and relationships in Neo4j database. When we execute the query, we can see how many labels, nodes, relationships, and properties it created. Now let's do a command, match n, return n. What this command will do, it will return all of our nodes and relationships in the form of a graph. So this is our graph. You can see all our nodes as circles and all our relationships as edges. Let's look at the overview of this graph. The green nodes represent employment type. The yellow nodes represent job roles. The blue nodes represent experience level. The gray nodes represent expertise level. It also shows that we have 201 total nodes. Let's execute an aggregation query. What this query is doing, it is returning all the minimum and maximum experience level requirement for a job title. Here we got 111 records for the query. That's all for today. We saw how to install, how to set up, how to import files, and how to execute basic queries in Neo4j.